It's a common belief that Colorado leads the nation in craft breweries. However, that's a misconception. Surprisingly, data from the Brewers Association and VinePair.com shows that Colorado doesn't even make it into the top 5 states for craft breweries. Let's dive into the rankings. The following rankings are based on data from 2022, collected from the sources mentioned earlier, with a special thanks to VinePair. These rankings use per capita measures, specifically the number of craft breweries per 100,000 resident adults over the age of 21. This approach helps maintain simplicity and fairness, especially for smaller states. For instance, if one state has 5 times the breweries but 30 times the population, it wouldn't be fair to overlook the smaller state that actually has more breweries per capita. It's interesting to note that many states with a high number of craft breweries also tend to have a higher overall rate of alcohol consumption. This correlation aligns with the basic principles of supply and demand. In this region, there are 20 craft breweries. This equates to approximately 0.94 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 48 craft breweries in total. This translates to approximately 1.43 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 56 craft breweries operating in the area, translating to approximately 1.49 breweries for every 100,000 adults. The state is home to 407 craft breweries. This translates to approximately 1.91 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are currently 44 craft breweries operating in the area, which translates to approximately 1.93 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The state is home to 152 craft breweries, which equates to approximately 2.19 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The state boasts 49 craft breweries, which translates to approximately 2.2 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 396 craft breweries, with a ratio of 2.31 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 55 craft breweries, which translates to approximately 2.31 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The state boasts a total of 129 craft breweries. This translates to approximately 2.36 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 33 craft breweries in the area, equating to about 2.44 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are currently 28 craft breweries in the area, which translates to 2.58 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 75 craft breweries in total, which translates to about 2.59 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 90 craft breweries in total. This translates to approximately 2.71 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 134 craft breweries, equating to 2.93 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The number of craft breweries stands at 154, with a density of 2.93 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 16 craft breweries in the area, providing a vibrant brewing scene. This translates to approximately 3.12 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults, highlighting the region's commitment to craft beer culture. There are currently 67 craft breweries. This translates to approximately 3.17 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 302 craft breweries in the area, which translates to approximately 3.23 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are currently 957 craft breweries. This translates to about 3.31 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The total number of craft breweries stands at 504. This translates to approximately 3.39 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are a total of 134 craft breweries. This equates to about 3.39 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The state is home to 163 craft breweries. This translates to approximately 3.57 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 203 craft breweries in the region, which translates to approximately 3.81 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The total number of craft breweries is 197. This translates to approximately 3.97 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 23 craft breweries in the area, providing a vibrant selection for beer enthusiasts. This equates to about 4.12 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults, highlighting a strong local craft beer presence. There are currently 38 craft breweries in the area, which equates to approximately 4.54 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are a total of 402 craft breweries. This amounts to approximately 4.61 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. In this region, there are 65 craft breweries. When considering the adult population, this translates to approximately 4.63 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 130 craft breweries in the region, equating to approximately 4.73 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 37 craft breweries in the area, which translates to approximately 4.8 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 392 craft breweries in the region, equating to approximately 4.94 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 344 craft breweries in total. This translates to approximately 5.34 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are currently 126 craft breweries with a density of 5.41 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The total number of craft breweries is 531. This equates to approximately 5.41 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 407 craft breweries with a ratio of 5.41 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The state boasts a total of 233 craft breweries. This equates to approximately 5.56 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults in the area. The state is home to 249 craft breweries, offering a vibrant and diverse beer culture. This translates to approximately 5.66 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults in the area. There are a total of 42 craft breweries in the area. This translates to approximately 6.46 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are a total of 90 craft breweries, which equates to approximately 6.47 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 104 craft breweries in the region, which translates to about 6.66 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The total number of craft breweries stands at 448. This translates to approximately 7.66 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 101 craft breweries in total, with approximately 9.29 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 318 craft breweries in operation, equating to approximately 9.8 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 440 craft breweries in total. This equates to approximately 10.04 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 45 craft breweries in the area, which translates to approximately 10.53 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. There are 59 craft breweries in the area, which translates to about 11.21 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. The state is home to 106 craft breweries. This translates to about 12.54 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults, highlighting a vibrant brewing culture. The state boasts an impressive 154 craft breweries. This translates to about 14.16 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults, highlighting the region's vibrant craft beer scene. The state is home to 78 craft breweries. This equates to approximately 15.59 craft breweries for every 100,000 adults. Let's take a look at the top 10 states for craft breweries. Starting at number 10, we have New Mexico, followed by Washington State at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is New Hampshire, with Oregon in the 7th spot. Colorado takes the 6th position, while Wyoming is at number 5. Alaska ranks 4th, with Montana in 3rd place. Maine comes in 2nd, and finally, the number 1 state for craft breweries is Vermont. It's interesting to note that many of these states are located quite far north and experience cold winters, perhaps highlighting the appeal of a warm brew during those chilly months. As I mentioned earlier, states like Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont show some of the highest overall alcohol consumption. All three are in the top 10 for beer consumption. Additionally, New Hampshire and Vermont are among the top 10 for wine consumption, although Maine is not for reasons that are not entirely clear. This illustrates significant regional variations. Now, let's explore the implications of these differences. What do you think? Leave us a comment to let us know. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to The Coconut Mama on YouTube at youtube.com/@thecoconutmama for more.